Just about ready to get started. Please finish your warm-up frames. We'll be changing to scoring in just a moment. Welcome to the Expanse. That is 3-ball spare, and welcome to Academy Lanes. That's not Academy Lanes, that's Belleville in Haverhill, Massachusetts. My name is Steve Kelly. This is a Class B North Atlantic Candlepin Singles Tour match. It's a doubleheader this evening. It's Zoltko at Uliano and Metivier and Matt Goodale. It's good as always to have you along with us on this Friday evening, preempting the Friday Night Pro League. And we're ready to begin. It's going to be Metivier on your right and Zoltko on your left as we get things started, fired up here, booted up. Zoltko starts with a 5-drop, and Metivier with a near redemption on the second ball for a spare, but not quite getting things going there just yet. And Zoltko, same thing, leaves 2 pins on the deck. Metivier leaves the 4-pin on the deck. And Metivier will start things out with a 9-box. While Zoltko shooting at the 2 and the 4. She's going to take a 9-box to start things out. 2 9s for our away bowlers. Zoltko of Manchester, New Hampshire at Lakeside Lanes, and Metivier also of Lakeside Lanes. It's Manchester, New Hampshire versus Haverhill, Massachusetts this evening. Our home bowlers are waiting in the wings. This is not going to be a head-to-head match this evening, as I have just found out, as the bowlers have determined. We'll have Metivier in the blue on your right on lane 6 here in Haverhill, Massachusetts. Here's Paul with a split, a 6-drop. Zoltko on the head pin. Still mixing, 9-pin, thinking about it. 9-pin, thinking about standing. Metivier. Nothing doing. Play some wood behind the pins. Caitlin for a single. She's got it. The first match of the night goes to Zoltko. Metivier all the while will take an 8-box. While we're doing some score correction down there, let's watch Zoltko's spare, a single-pin spare, capping the wood, and that was how it went. Here's Metivier. He'll split 5. Zoltko working on a spare. She'll take 5. 4 horsemen left side plus the 10-pin. Metivier will turn it into a working box. He's got 4 down there. 7, 8, 4, 5. Zoltko 1, 7, 10, 2, 4. Misses everything. Metivier will make it an 8-box. 25 after 3 for Paul. 2 head pins, 2 splits. Zoltko with 1 head pin, no splits. She's going to make it a 9 for 33 after 3. So, yes, this is the Atlantic Candlepin Singles Tour, brought to you by 3-Ball Spare Conglomerate. This match was played on Friday, November 21st, 2025, starting at about 7 o'clock local time. It's about 7:09 now. The match format is 5 strings, 14 points on offer, 2 points per string, 4 for total pinfall. There's a tie. The points are evenly split. If you've never seen Candlepin bowling, I hope you enjoy the match today. This is a unique take on bowling from the heart of New England and Eastern Canada. There's a 6-drop for Metivier. Zoltko missed the head pin but dropped 7. Metivier on the head pin on the object, takes 2 or 3, leaves the 8-pin. 1, 2, 5 for Zoltko. She's got it. Powers through it for a spare. And Paul, he'll take a 10-box. 43 and a bonus after 4 for Zoltko, 35 after 4 for Metivier. Let's watch Zoltko spare again. Zoltko, the only one with the marks so far, lighting things up. Here's Metivier of Lakeside Lanes. And he'll take 8 down with a split. Zoltko working on a spare. She's off to the left, and pins are still mixing, still figuring out what's going to happen down there. 6, 7, 8. 8 fill. Took a while, but it ended up being an 8 fill. 51 after 4. Metivier for the mark, he just misses it. Caitlin on the 1-3. She connects with the 1. It jumps past the 3. Nothing doing there. Good shot. It was on the object. Just jumped awkwardly off stage. Paul Metivier will take a 10. Markless, 45. Caitlin Zoltko will take a 9 for a 60 half. Your first score update of the evening. The away bowlers have bowled first. Caitlin Zoltko 1 for 5 in the head pin, but with a 60 half, 2 marks with high-powered fills. Paul Metivier 45 after 5. Just a wall of splits, but 3 head pins, 3 for 5. Not bad. All right, so now it's time for our home bowlers to take the stage. It's going to be Uliano on your left and Matt Goodale on your right. Both of these bowlers from Academy Lanes in Haverhill, Massachusetts. Matt Goodale will lead off first. And he'll lead off with a spread eagle. Not the best way to lead off. Will take 3 off the right side. He's got a 6-pack left in the 10 pin. Here's Matt Goodale, oh, and right through the void. Connecting with the wood in the void. Will take, he'll miss the object. He'll leave the 1 and the 10. The 10 might go with that wood. No, just kidding. Just the 1 and the 10. Matt Goodale trying to get out of not a 4 box, and how about a 5? 5 it is. 5 after 1 for Goodale. Will take an 8. 8 after 1. So, folks, this broadcast should have subtitles and captions if you want to enable them. Please do also consider the transcript feature if you're watching this from YouTube. During the match, I'll describe the play-by-play action and on-screen scoring to the best of my ability. The numbers on your screen are unofficial. The bowlers maintain the authority on the scores. I may occasionally pause to verify scores if things seem out of sync. I appreciate your patience if that happens, and I'll likely have chapters added to the YouTube description so you can choose to jump in certain points of the games if that is your preference. There's a 6 drop and a split for Matt Goodale. Meanwhile, Uliano, he's going to take 7 down, but he missed the head pin. 1, 7, 8. 5, 7, 10, 9 for Matt Goodale. Matt Goodale will take 2 off the center, leave the 7 and the 10. 1, 7, 8 for Uliano. Spare attempt. Narrowly misses the head pin, plays the wood, leaves the 7, 3 pieces of lumber in the center of the lane. Matt Goodale will take a 9. And will take a 10. And if in the off chance you like this content, I encourage you to consider subscribing to this channel to help us grow. If you have any questions or suggestions, please let me know in the comments. This is the Atlantic Candlepin Singles Tour. Class B North doubleheader this evening as Uliano waits for a ball to return up the channel. We got the Friday Night Pro League teeing up to the left of us. 2 teams home tonight. I think one is away in Metro Bowl, and I believe Paul Grant might be covering that match, if my memory serves. You can check that match out over at Candlepin Bowling Network if that's your preference. Here's Matt Goodale, dropping 6, dropping 7, and he'll take 7 down. And that is 8 down for Uliano. Goodale for the spare, and he clocks in with a spare. Checks in. And he'll do the same. We got marks. Matt Goodale, 24 and a bonus after 4. Uliano, he's doing a score correction to confirm. It will be 28 and a bonus after 3. And now for the follow-ups. Matt Goodale working on a spare. 3 down, 4 down, 5 down, 5 down, 6 down. And 5 down and a 5 fill for Missed the head pin, but 5 is still 5. A good 15 box. Most bowlers will take. Matt Goodale, on the follow-up. He touches all 4 pins. The 10 pin is wiggled, but it's not hit hard enough. Uliano, he'll take the right half, and it looks like the 7 pin's going to stick around. We got symmetrical shots. Matt Goodale, he'll take a 10. That's 40 after 4. A 10. 43 after 4. I guess we'll talk about Matt Goodale first. He has a season record of 26 and 30 with 4 matches played. Away, he's 22 and 20. Home, he's 4 and 10. Season average so far, 113.7. Away average, 111.8. Home average, 119.2. High single, 142. High series, 617 so far this season. And he'll split 7 there. And that's an 8 split for Cy. It was a 7 split for Matt Goodale. Matt Goodale's looking at the 7, the 9, and the 10 with Home Depot down there on lane 6. He sprays and prays, and he can't pray the 9 away. 6-7 for Cy Uliano. And he'll get the 7 and not the 6. That's a 9 for Matt Goodale. 49 after 5. Cy Uliano shooting at the 6 stick. And he gets that stick for a 10. It's after 5. Let's check in our scores. It should be 52 for Cy. I think that should be 53, but I will wait for the correction. And currently 48 after 5 for Matt Goodale. And it looks like, all right, so I will be following the boulders this evening for all score corrections. As of right now, it looks like we're going to make a couple of adjustments. If those change, I will let you know. I just made those adjustments on your screen. If the bowlers catch up to that, that will be up to them to maintain that. Anyways, here's Caitlin Zoltko taking 2 out. It's a half Worcester. Two down for Caitlin Zoltko. Paul Metivier will take 9 down. Just the 5-pin. Caitlin Zoltko leave the 5 and the 7. Paul Metivier will take a spare off that single. Caitlin Zoltko will take the 5, and she's going to take a 9 box. I think I got a replay queued up for you. For Paul Metivier on the single pin spare. As he fires right on the 5 with some assistance from the wood. Here's Caitlin Zoltko firing off first. She'll be in the black on the right. Caitlin Zoltko on the 1-3, drops 7. Paul Metivier's working on a spare. Slightly to the right of the head pin will take 5. And a 15 box for 60 after 6. Caitlin Zoltko on the spare, she's got it. She busts the triangle up. Paul Metivier, he'll take the 4 horsemen, but not much else. The follow-up results in a 9 as a result of the play. Have a look at Caitlin Zoltko's spare again on the triangle, busting that up real good. 2-4-5. See ya. All the scores are currently up to date as of right now. Again, any score corrections are all up to the bowlers. It's the Cubic AMF automatic score system. Caitlin Zoltko will split 8 there. She'll take an 8. A split of 8. Paul Metivier's on the nose, and he'll split 8 as well. Caitlin Zoltko, it looks like it's going to be the 6 and the 8 pin, if my eyes don't deceive me. Is it the 6 and the 8? Pretty much looks like it. Here's the fire on the 6 and the 8, and she's got it. Caitlin Zoltko with a double spare. It's her 4th mark of this game. Paul Metivier, oof, not quite. Misses the object. That hurt. Paul Metivier can be quite expressive sometimes when he doesn't make shots, as you saw right there. Paul Metivier will take a 10 as a consolation. Have a look at this shot by Caitlin Zoltko. Look at this fantastic shot. Plays the wood just right. That was how that went. Caitlin Zoltko, who has a season record so far of 12 and 44 with 4 matches played. Away, she's 2 and 26. Home, she's 10 and 18. It's a road game for her at Academy Lanes in Haverhill. She bowls out of Lakeside Lanes in Manchester, New Hampshire. Season average 102.6, away average 103.2, home average 102.1. High single 123, high series 544, and there's a 7 fill for Caitlin Zoltko. Paul Metivier on the nose. He'll drop 9. A late falling 9. Caitlin force 7-8. She's got it. Yet another spare by Caitlin Zoltko. And a spare by Paul Metivier as well. 2 spares for our Lakeside bowlers. That is 114 and a bonus for Caitlin Zoltko in the 9th, and it's 89 and a bonus for Paul Metivier in the 9th. Caitlin Zoltko has 5 marks. And she'll take, pin still falling, she'll take 7. 7 on the fill. Paul Metivier, he'll miss the head pin, but he'll get more than 5 on the fill. He'll get 6 on the fill. Caitlin Zoltko's at 121 and counting, and this looks like it could be another spare. Let's watch. Maybe, maybe. You gotta be kidding me, how did that 10 not go? That was not the pin I thought was gonna stand up. I guess not. Paul Metivier a little bit too much on the nose, leaves 1 pin as well. A piece of wood, I think it's legal. It'll be a 9 or a 10 for Caitlin Zoltko. She'll take a 9, 130. 9 for Metivier, 104. Now that is what I call bowling, folks. That's 130 for Caitlin Zoltko and 104 for Paul Metivier. What an opening game for Caitlin Zoltko in particular. Holy crap. Great times down there for Caitlin Zoltko. That's 5 marks. All spares. Keep the change. Uliano on lane 6 to your right. Matt Goodale in the black. And lane 5 to your left. Sai starts out with a strike. He's looking to catch up. And he sure will with that strike. And Matt Goodale almost doing the same. He'll drop 9. Let's see where the evening takes us here with Matt Goodale. And he's got a spare. Marks all over the place here. It's 62 and a bonus and 6 for Uliano, 58 and a bonus and 6 for Matt Goodale as of right now. 58 actually, looks like. Uliano on a strike for the double, and he does take the double. He's got the double strike queued up. And Matt Goodale will split 8. And he'll fill with 8 for that matter. 7-10 split for Matt Goodale with wood, could go. We'll see, it's pretty when it goes. Kind of spray and pray in the right spot. But unfortunately, nothing doing there for Matt Goodale. And he'll take a 9. So here's Uliano, spotlight on this double strike. Watch this. That 6-pin took a minute to go, but you know what? Any way you can get them, they go. It's Uliano, 82 and a bonus after 7, and it's currently 75 and just 75 after 7 for the triple strike. Oh, he came so close. He left the 7, and the 7 was touched. It's a big 29 for Sai. Matt Goodale will split 7. And that's a big, I think that's going to be good. Oh, bowler's call. I'll pencil it in as a spare for Uliano. Matt Goodale, he'll leave the 2 in the 6. Making it a 9 for 84. I don't know if I was fast enough on the replay. We'll find out. Nope, not quite fast enough. Single pin shot. It is in as a spare. It's Uliano, a 111 and a bonus in the 8th. 84 after 8 for Matt Goodale. Caitlin Zoltko bowled a 130. Uliano has to catch up to that. He'll take 6 on the fill. Goodale to the right of the head pin. Drops 4. Uliano currently at 117 with 2 boxes to go. And on the banana split, he'll take the 6 and leave 3 pins on the deck. Goodale, oh, smash, but leaves 1. 7, 8, 9, or 10 for Sai. He'll make it a 9. 126 in the 9th for Uliano. 4 pins away from Caitlin Zoltko's 130. Matt Goodale all the while will take a 9. That's 93 and 9 for Matt Goodale. It is not often you can throw a 130 and still get beat. We'll see if that happens here with Uliano coming up here to close out the first game. Find out with me what happens here. Uliano, also known as Silvio Uliano, has a season record of 43 and 13, and he's on the pocket. Oh my goodness, that is a strike for Uliano. He will take the first game. Anybody hurt down there? Because 5 marks for Cy. Matt Goodale drops 6. Caitlin Zoltko is beside herself. She's like, I can't believe I throw a 130 and still get owned. It's like, oh my goodness. 136 and counting for Cy. Matt Goodale misses his mark. He's got the 136. That's an 8 for Goodale. 101. 1 to go, or 2 balls to go specifically for Uliano. Room for 20, I guess, if you're perfect on it. Time to find out what happens. Here's Cy on a strike. Fill ball, 2 so far. Maximum of a 10 fill now for a max on 146. 101 is confirmed for Matt Goodale, meanwhile, down there on the score system. Uliano, currently 138 and counting. It's going to be a 7 fill. 143 is the score. Caitlin Zoltko 130, Uliano 143. Uliano takes it by 13. Paul Metivier 104, taking it by 3 over Matt Goodale's 101. That is the story of game 1. No sleepy first game for any bowlers here. Wild game for everyone involved. And it's only game 1 of 5 here on the Atlantic Candlepin Singles Tour, this Class B North doubleheader. Warming up the lanes for the Friday Night Pro League to the left of us. We're on to game 2. At least in a moment, as Paul Metivier and Caitlin Zoltko take the lanes once again down there on lanes 5 and 6. Steve Kelly on the call. Great to have you along. Busy room here in Academy right now, as is tradition for the Friday Night Pro League. Paul Metivier will fire first. Takes 7 off the head pin. 4-5-2. Caitlin Zoltko off to the right. She'll 1-7-10 to 6-8. 4 drop. Paul Metivier still working on things. Caitlin Zoltko for a spare. On the head pin a little bit too full. 6-7, 8-10. Paul Metivier will take a 9. Zoltko. She'll take 8, take 9, take 10. Nice cleanup there for Caitlin Zoltko, 10 after 1. Here's Paul. Head pin. Drops 7. 4-7-8. Caitlin Zoltko just sailing off to the right of the head pin at the last minute. She'll drop 7 though. 1-2-9. Paul Metivier for the spare. He's got it on the triangle in the corner. The 4 triangle dies for a spare. Caitlin Zoltko 1-2-9. She'll take her spare as well. It's 2 spares for the Class B Lakeside Lanes bowlers. Most recent replay I got is Caitlin's because our bowlers keep throwing stereo spares. Watch this shot, 1-2-9 for Caitlin. See ya. And here's Paul Metivier working on his spare, not to diminish his at all. He'll take 6 down. Caitlin Zoltko's on the pocket. It's good fill. Good fill of 7. Paul Metivier on the 1-2-4-7, 4 horsemen left side. He'll miss the head pin and take 3 of 4. 5-3-9 for Caitlin Zoltko. She'll miss the object as well. Similar story. Both bowlers missing the object pin and leaving the object pin. Here's Paul Metivier for a 10 box, and he's got it. 35 after 3. Caitlin Zoltko will take a 10 box, 37 after 3. Paul Metivier has a season record of 16-26 with 3 matches played. 14-14 win away, 2-12 win home. 102.8 season average, 105.8 away, 96.8 at home. He'll drop 3 there. Kalen Zoltko drops 6. Check mark left. Here's Paul Metivier. It's the 1-5, 3-6, 7-9, 10. Leaves just the 7 pin. 2, 4, 5, 7 for Caitlin Zoltko, and will the 5 go? Not quite. Beautiful looking shot on paper, and it was a great spare shot on paper as well. But this ain't paper, this is bowling. There's a 10 for Paul Metivier for 45 after 4. Caitlin Zoltko firing on the 5 for a 10. She's got it as well. 45-4 for Metivier, 47-4 for Zoltko. Here's Paul. 1-3 pocket. Dials in another triangle. Caitlin Zoltko on the 1-3. Splits. Ooh, the 5 pin. Another move of the 5 pin. That's a 5 drop. 5 pin took a slide. 3, 5, 7, 8, 10. And Paul will miss his spare shot. Caitlin Zoltko's got the 2, 5, 7, 8, 10 for a spare. Oh, and the ball sails in the gap, through the gap. Had the 5 pin been there, the 5 would have gone, but it didn't because it slid. Paul Metivier has got a 9 in the 5th. Caitlin Zoltko will clean it up for a 9 as well. We got your score update here. It's 56 after 5 for Caitlin Zoltko, 54 after 5 for Paul Metivier. Our away bowlers representing Academy lanes. Lakeside lanes. Away bowlers are Lakeside, home bowlers are Academy. Here come the Academy bowlers. Matt Goodale on your right this time, Uliano on your left. Matt Goodale will do the honors. And he'll take 3 down. Candlepin corner right side. Uliano to the right. Pins are still mixing. It's going to be at least 6. 1, 4, 7, 8 for Cy. Matt Goodale, after taking the 6, 9, 10 out, he takes a few more out, leaving the left side 4 horsemen. 1, 2, 4, 7. 1, 4, 7, 8 on lane 5 for Uliano. He'll take all but the head pin on the spare shot. Neither bowler here on marks. Matt Goodale off the mark, leaving the 1 and the 2. He'll take 8. 9 or 10 for Uliano in the 3rd box, and he'll take a 10. 10 after 1 for Uliano, and 8 after 1 for Matt Goodale. Here's Matt Goodale. And he'll take 8 down. Uliano on the 1-3, and he'll split 8, 5-10. 1-8 for Matt Goodale all the while. With wood. And he's got it for the spare. It's going to be the 5-10 for Uliano. Meanwhile, there is some wood down there. Might be helpful. Kind of, but not really. Well, Matt Goodale dialed in his spare. Uliano had some trouble with his. Leaving the 10. Ball coming down the right channel. Nine or 10 for Cy. It's a 10. A sigh of relief for Cy. 20 after 2 for Cy, and 18 and a bonus after 2 for Matt Goodale. Those scores are confirmed. 56 after 5 for Caitlin Zoltko and 54 after 5 for Paul Metivier are also in the books. Here's Matt Goodale on lane 6. And Matt Goodale will take an 8. 8 drop on the nose. Uliano, he'll drop 6. 4-8 for Matt Goodale. He filled with 8, 26 after 2. And now he's shooting for another spare. Oh, and just a little bit off. 1, 2, 4, 8 for Cy. Mr. Uliano, Mr. U. Oh, and a little bit too full in the head pin, oddly enough. And Matt Goodale will take a 9. Sai got a late falling pin as well. 35 after 3 for Matt Goodale. Potential for 30 after 3 for Sai if he can get another perfect box here, and he will. That's another 10 box. That's 30 after 3 for Sai Uliano. 35 after 3, Matt Goodale. 30 after 3, Uliano. Compare that to 37 after 3 for Caitlin Zoltko versus Sai Uliano, and 35 after 3 tied with Matt Goodale and Paul Metivier. Excuse me. I don't know where I got Pat Metivier out of that. There's Matt Goodale. He'll drop 9, a quick 9. Sai, 1-2 pockets, splitting 6-7, an 8 drop. He's got the 6-7 down there. There's a spare for Matt Goodale. He's got it. Sai Uliano with the funny number. It used to be 6-9 back in the day. It's 6-7 now, and he'll miss it. It's still a 6-7 down there. Eight, 9, or 10 for Sai. He'll pick a stick and decide to go for just the best possible outcome without much risk. That's 39 after 4 for Sai Uliano. 45 and a bonus after 4 for Matt Goodale. As the score correction goes in, that is confirmed. Matt Goodale working on a spare. On the head pin, 5, 6, 7. 7 fill. And that's a 5 fill and a split for Sai. 2, 6, 10 for Matt Goodale. And he'll miss. He wanted to sweep the 2 over, and he missed the target. Sai misses his target as well, takes a 6-10, leaves a 3, 4, 7. 2, 6, 10 for Matt Goodale. He'll miss everything and gutter it out for a 7. For a 59.5, that's plus 5 over Paul Metevier's 54. Sai Uliano will take a 9 box for a 48 after 5. Down by 8 pins to Caitlin Zoltko's 56 after 5. That's your score update. 56 Zoltko, 48 Uliano, 54 Metivier, and 59 Goodale. 186 Zoltko, 191 Uliano, 158 Metivier, 160 Matt Goodale after a game and a half. The Caitlin Zoltko in the black on your right and Paul Metivier in the blue on your left. Here's Caitlin Zoltko's opening shot of the second half of the second game. She'll take 3 out. Half Worcester plus a friend. Paul Metivier, 1-2 pocket, crossing over. 7 pin, 7 drop, and a triangle to 3, 5, 6. Caitlin Zoltko, head pin shot, leaves the 4 and the 10. Metivier on the 3 triangle. He's got it. Goodbye. That's a spare. Paul Metivier. These triangle spares are just blowing up in this room right now for this match. Caitlin Zoltko will take an 8 for 64. Paul Metivier. Let's watch this shot. This tasty 3, 5, 6. A nice morsel of a snack for a spare. Caitlin Zoltko on lane 6. 1-2 pocket. Hit was good. 7-10 split though. With 2 pieces of wood. Paul Metivier's working on a spare right now. 1-2 pocket. At least 7. It will be 7. It'll be a split of 7. Caitlin Zoltko on the 7-10. She'll play a piece of wood. Not much going on with that. Paul Metivier, he'll spare that up. And Caitlin will take a 9 for 73 in 7. Paul Metivier 81 and a bonus in 7. Let's watch the shot by Paul Metivier once again. It was the 3, 9, 10. It was a great shot with the assist of wood to take the sleeper pin out. Caitlin Zoltko on lane 6. Return, 1-3 pocket, hit, split 6, 7, 8, 10, 4. Paul Metivier is working on a spare, and he'll take 7 down. He'll split 7. That's his fourth 7 drop in a row on the first ball for Paul Metivier, and his second 7 fill in a row. But there's no wood here. It's the 7, the 9, and the 4. Caitlin Zoltko's got the 7, the 10, the 7, 10, 4, and 8 to work with. She takes all but the 10. Paul Metivier, he just sails into the void. Caitlin will take a 9. That's 82 and 8. Paul Metivier, he'll take a 9. That's 97 and 8. 82 and 8 for Caitlin Zoltko is confirmed. 97 and 8 for Paul Metivier is also confirmed. I do have a score update for side. It appears he's at 49 after 5. I will. All right, I will correct the score for Cy Uliano, who's at 49 after 5, according to the scoreboard down there. Here's Caitlin Zoltko. She's on the head pin. She takes 8 down. Paul Metivier on the head pin, takes 6 down, but splits. Caitlin Zoltko escaped her split. Is actually a 9 drop for Caitlin Zoltko with a late falling pin. That was a nice 5, 7, 10 shot for Joe over on lane 4, in case you saw that just now. Caitlin Zoltko on a single pin spare. She's going to play the wood, and it didn't quite go. That's the risk of playing the wood. Paul Metivier misses the object. He's going to get everything but the object. Caitlin Zoltko on the single on the retry, and look at that. She got it. Should have just played it direct, I guess. 92 and 9. 9 for Metivier puts him at 106 and 9. One box to go before we conclude the second game for these two bowlers. Caitlin Zoltko works at Lakeside Lanes, also bowls out of Lakeside Lanes. I know Paul Metivier because he's my New England Knockout Nico doubles partner for 2 years running now. Waiting for the Dellises to finish their match. If they win, we bowl them next, and if not, we bowl a different team. I just forget their names. Joe something, I believe. Just don't have the bracket in front of me. And that's a 9 drop for Paul Metivier and a 7 drop for Caitlin Zoltko. Caitlin Zoltko, there's a mark she was looking for. She marks it up in the 10th. Paul Metivier, oh, just a little bit off. Oh man, that was painful. Played the wood a little bit too much to the left, curled all around. It'll be 9 or 10 for Paul. It's going to be a 10. 116 game 2 for Paul Metivier for a game total of 220. Caitlin Zoltko currently at 102 and counting for 232 and counting right now as of the end of the second game. Actually, there might be a score correction for somebody going in there in just a moment. We'll find out in a moment what that is. Caitlin Zoltko, though, marking it up with 9 for 111. All right, score update time. 102 is 116 for Paul. Oh, yes, 116 for Paul, 111 for Caitlin Zoltko. Yes, that is confirmed. Then 49 and 59, respectively, for Cy Uliano and Matt Goodale. We'll assess totals and things in the next 5 boxes. Academy Bowlers next. Here's Cy Uliano. And he'll take 7 down, missed the head pin. Matt Goodale missed the head pin to the right. He'll also drop 7. Merciful 7 drops despite missing the head pin. Huh? Mm-hmm. And there's a spare for Matt Goodale. Clocks in. Well, I guess you only clock in once, but I'm just saying clocks in a lot, apparently. That's a 7 for Cy Uliano. That's 56 and 6, and 69 a bonus and 6 for Matt Goodale. Let's watch Matt Goodale spare once again. 1, 2, 4, goodbye. And Sai, hard shot to the left, drops 5. Matt Goodale on a spare, and he'll strike on that spare. Sai will drop 5 on the first ball. Second ball, he missed the target, but he spun around to take all but the head pin. Sai 9 or 10. He's got 10. Let's watch Matt Goodale's strike. That wasn't the strike. This is the strike on the 1-3 pocket. The 2 goes down, and then the 4 goes down. Or no, the 4 and the 8, excuse me. 2 pins go down in the end. 89 and a bonus and 7 for Goodale. 66 after 7 for Sai Uliano. And Sai Uliano fires. He'll drop 7. He's on the head pin that time. That's the 3-5-10. Matt Goodale on a strike. He'll, wild pitch, but he's going to get a decent mix of 5 at the very least. He does get another ball for the strike fill. 3-5-10 for Sai. And Sai is just a little bit off. Center diamond in the 10 for Matt Goodale. Oh, and he'll miss the object, and he'll leave the object, but it's still a solid 9 fill on the strike for 98 and 7 for Matt Goodale. Sai Uliano's looking for a 10 box with a 7 box guarantee right here. And he'll take a 9, 75 and 8. And a 9 for Goodale. That puts him at 107 and 8. And Sai Uliano coming up here. Kaleri. 5 pins going down. Matt Goodale way off target, drops 1. 1, 2, 4, 7, 9 for Sai with the 2 pin slightly off its spot. Piece of wood spliced in between the 2 and the 4 and in front of the 9. Sai fires. Leaves the 7. It was a great looking shot. Matt Goodale, the second ball. Certainly probably wished it was the first. He leaves all but the head pin. Sai's looking at a 9 or a 10 here. He'll take a 10, 85 and 9. Goodale, he'll take a 9 for 116 and 9. I think. Seeing a bit of a discrepancy in the scores down there. I will correct those scores to what they are down there. Not quite finished with that yet, so bear with me. Sai drops 7. Right now, it looks like Matt Goodale is at 117. Yep. So again, the rules of the on-stream scoreboard is I am following the bowlers. It is always up to the bowlers to make sure that their scoreboards are correct. So if you see that I was correct first and then I'm correcting it to be not correct, I'm just following what the bowlers do. So just bear that in mind. Two, 4, 7 for Sai. He'll take it for a spare. At Goodale, oh, and he'll just, oh, whoa, okay, that was cool. All right, any way you can get them, they're both on spares. Let's look at that, because I was not expecting that to go for Matt Goodale. Look at that, the ball just took a round trip down there on the lane. Both bowlers working on their spares now. Sai will fire first. And what a fill that is. That's a fill of 9 for a potential for a 103, I believe. Matt Goodale, oh no, a 1 fill, a quarter Worcester. You gotta be kidding me. All right, it looks like 103 for Sai Uliano, that is in. And then it's 128. That is confirmed for Matt Goodale. All right, so Caitlin Zoltko will take a 111, take the second game. Sai Uliano with a 103, 241 for Zoltko, 246 for Sai Uliano. It's a difference of 5 in the total in Sai Uliano's favor, with Caitlin Zoltko winning it by 8. Paul Metivier not winning it by 9. Matt Goodale won it by 9 with a 128. Paul Metivier 116. Matt Goodale has the total by 9. Sorry, took the game by 12. All right. You are watching the Atlantic Candlepin Singles Tour, brought to you by 3 Ball Spare. I'm Steve Kelly in the call. We are setting up for Game 3. And welcome to Game 3. Paul Metivier drops 8 so far. Caitlin Zoltko pops a few, pops 5 to be exact. 1-3 for Paul. Oh, okay, any way you can get it. He spares it up. Caitlin Zoltko will also spare it up. Nice job for both bowlers. They're both on spares in the first. And sorry, Paul, but I liked the way Caitlin's looked a little bit better than that. So let's watch this shot. Look at that. Look at the 10 go. Here's Paul Metivier working on a spare. And, well, he'll get a decent mix. Still mixing. He's mixing 7. 7 for Metivier. Missed the head pin, but it didn't matter much. Caitlin Zoltko will take 6. 6 on the fill. Paul Metivier, just missing the target and leaving the target. 1-7-10-2 for Caitlin Zoltko. And she'll take 3 and leave 1. Took the left half and the center, leaving the 10. Paul Metivier's shooting at the head pin. He's got the head pin for 27 after 2. Caitlin Zoltko, meanwhile, looking for a 10 box. She'll take a 9. Paul Metivier is a high single of 118 and a high series of 532 this season with 7 strikes, 24 spares, 32 tens, 42% perfect box percentage, 1542 seasonal total pins, division rank at 3rd place, 12th place in the wild card seed. And Paul Metivier almost takes a strike. He'll drop 9. Last pin was resilient. Caitlin Zoltko will take 5 down. Paul Metivier will spare his up. Paul Metivier, perfect game so far, 37 in a bonus after 3. Caitlin Zoltko, oh my goodness, it was the right hit and just the wrong action. Leaves the 6-9-10. 6-9-10 for Caitlin Zoltko, 7, 8, 9, or 10 box. It will be a 10, the best you can possibly hope out of that. Here's Paul Metivier on that single with wood. Red lines it, no problem. Paul Metivier working on a spare, and yeah, that's one way to work on a spare. Caitlin Zoltko will drop 9. Big 20 for Paul Metivier in the 3rd, 57 in a bonus after 4. Caitlin Zoltko on a single pin spare opportunity, and the verdict is not quite. It's a 9 for Caitlin Zoltko, 44 after 4. Let's watch that grand strike by Paul Metivier. That's my Nico partner down there, doing what he does best on the 1-2 pocket, crossing over. Paul Metivier working on a strike. He's in the pocket again, and he'll throw a double strike. Oh, yeah. Feeling confident now. Caitlin Zoltko will take down 6. We've got 2 double strikes so far this evening. The red room is hot here at Academy right now. Caitlin Zoltko for the spare. Come on, there it goes. She's got it too. All right, heck of a half, particularly Paul Metivier, 77 and counting, and 54 in a bonus for Caitlin Zoltko. That's a hot streak, particularly for Paul Metivier. A perfect half and almost all marks for Paul Metivier. Oh, my goodness. Matt Goodale's got a lot of work to do down there now. Here's Matt Goodale leading off. He'll take 8 down. Uliano, he's on the head pin. He'll drop 5, though. He'll leave the bail on the left side. 4-10 for Matt Goodale. Matt Goodale on the 4-10. He'll wiggle the 10. Took the 4 and took the wood. Played it the right way, but it just didn't go right. Uliano tries to bust up the 5 and leaves the sleeper. No mark for either bowler here. Matt Goodale will clean up for a 10, though. Uliano will take a 9. More about Matt Goodale. He has a season record of 26-30 with 4 matches played. Away, he's 22-20. Home, he's 4-10. Season average 113.7. Away average 111.9 about. Home average 119.2 at Academy Lanes. High single 142. High series 617 with 8 strikes, 56 spares, 44 tens, 54% perfect box percentage, 2274 seasonal total pins. He'll drop 3 there. Uliano will split 7. 4-5-7. Matt Goodale currently 3rd place in his division and the 8th in the wild card bracket so far. He'll shave off a few more pins. It's a working box. And Cy will nudge the 5 the wrong direction, leaving the 4 and the 7. And Cy will make it a 10, while Goodale makes it a 7. All right, got more score corrections. Matt Goodale is not corrected as 10 to a 9, looks like. Cy is at 19 after 2. That is confirmed. Again, following the bowlers. It's a 5 drop for Matt Goodale. And a 7 drop for Cy, who took the head pin. Leaves the 2-4-7. It's the 1, 2, 4, 5, and 9 for Matt Goodale. A little bit off. And Cy misses the object, leaves the object. 6 through 10 for Goodale. He'll take a 7. Home bowler is having some trouble with the marks right now. Uliano will take a 9. It's 23 after 3 for Matt Goodale and 29 after 3 for Uliano. I think. Well, he gave him a 10 up there, and it does not appear to be being corrected by anybody. So, yep, I'm going to follow them. Okay, it will be 29 after 3 for Uliano. That's a 4 drop for Matt Goodale. Cy. Off to the right, drops 3. Matt Goodale for the mark. Misses the objects, leaves 3 pins on the deck. Cy all the while. Off to the left of the head pin, drops. He leaves 3 pins on the deck. No mark either. Matt Goodale, take a hard-fought 9 box for 32 after 4. Uliano will take a 10 for 39 after 4. One more box to go before we assess our halftime totals. Just about halfway through this match. Matt Goodale first. He'll take 7 down and split 7. Cy. To the left of the head pin, he'll drop 4. Goodale's got the 4, then 8 and the 10. It's the 1, 5, 3, 6, 8, 9 for Uliano. Matt Goodale, he's got it. That's a spare. A great spare for Matt Goodale. He's been waiting for that one. Uliano on the outside of the head pin. He wiggles them all, but the 8 pin is not going to go. It looked like it had a chance, but it stood back up to fight. Wood rolling on the 5, on lane 5, where the 3 used to be. Cy will fire on it. He'll cap it. Oh, Heartbreaker will miss the 9. 48.5 for Cy, I believe. Yes. 42 and a bonus for Goodale. Yes. Okay, it's a difference of 1 in the total. Caitlin Zoltko holds on to it by 1 plus a fill. Holds on to the game by 6 right now. 54 to Uliano's 48. Paul Metivier, 77.5. Currently up in the game by 35 and up in the total by 26 plus more. Matt Goodale does have a fill, though. 42 and a bonus. That's your halftime score update. Competitive matches all around. Here's Caitlin Zoltko. On a mark. She'll take 5. Take 5 on that spare. Paul Metivier for the triple strike. A little bit off, but a big 27 on the first mark.
I don't even know what I tailed. I literally was like looking it up right now.
Puts him at an 84.5 now. Caitlin Zoltko will almost spare it up and leave 1. Paul Metivier, he'll take an 8 on the first strike fill, or second strike fill for 92 after 5. No mark. Caitlin Zoltko will take a 9 box for 68 and 6. Paul Metivier will take an 8 for 106. And yes, that is all confirmed. Wow. What a heck of a game by Paul Metivier. Caitlin Zoltko has 5 strikes, 36 spares, and 60-10s for the season with a 50.5% perfect box percentage. 2,053 seasonal total pins. She's currently 4th in her division and 16th in the wild card. That's a 7 drop for Caitlin Zoltko. 1-7-10 leave. Paul Metivier will drop 5 and split 5. Spread equal minus the 2. Caitlin Zoltko on the high-low jack with a wood. She'll take the head pin and leave the 7-10. Paul Metivier will take the 3, take the 6, leave the 7-10 and 4. Caitlin will take a 9 box. Metivier will take a 9 box for 109 and 7. Caitlin Zoltko 77 and 7. Caitlin Zoltko in her past 5 matches, she's taken 12 points and averaging 2.4 per match, having a bit of a rough season. 22-36 pins in her past 5 matches. She'll drop 7 there, another high-low jack. Paul Metivier will pop 7 and split 7 on the head pin. Caitlin Zoltko gets a second chance on the high-low jack down there. There's more wood in slightly different places than last time. Caitlin Zoltko on the jack. She'll miss it to the right. Metivier, 7-10-4. Oh, what an amazing shot by Paul Metivier. That might be the shot of the night so far in terms of the skill, the difficulty ratio. That's a 10 box for Caitlin Zoltko, though, not to diminish that. Nice spare by Paul Metivier. Watch the shot by Paul. Bam! 4 goes right into the 10. Beautiful shot by Paul Metivier. That's my Nico partner back there, down there. Caitlin Zoltko off to the right, drops 3. Paul Metivier on the head pin. He'll take 6, maybe more, maybe 7, maybe 8. It'll be a split of 8 and a fill of 8 for Paul Metivier. 127 and 8 now. Caitlin Zoltko after a 3 drop. Overcorrects a little bit off to the left. No mark. Paul Metivier on the 4-10 with wood. This will be difficult. Plays the wood. The ball eventually takes the 4. But that ball is going to likely have to be removed unless it finds its way out. But hold on. Let's see where it goes. I think it's going to stop. Yes, we're probably going to need to wait for that to get taken out. Caitlin Zoltko will take a 7 meanwhile. Sai will go down to do the ball removal. It's still rolling, but the decks are down there a little bit less than flat. But it's been removed successfully. Watch out for that low masking unit. All right, Paul Metivier coming back in here. He's going to be shooting for a 9 or a 10. He's got 1 ball to go. And there it is. 10 box and a 137 and 9 for Paul Metivier. A 5-mark 137, I'll have you know. Some high-scoring games, it's always interesting to try to count the marks to wonder how many or how few marks you can throw to get to that number. 137 and 5 marks is something. Caitlin Zoltko a little bit off the head pin, but it might not matter. It does not matter. That's a no head pin strike for Caitlin Zoltko. That's a rare one to mark no head pin but a strike. 4, 5, 7, 10 for Paul Metivier. And he'll fire on, he'll get an extra pin, leaving the 4 and the 7, no mark. So he's going to look at a possible 147 here. Metivier will take an 8. 145 is his total. Wow, and we're not done yet. Caitlin Zoltko has to fill a strike. Caitlin Zoltko has 2 matches this season at more than 500 in grand total pinfall. Longest streak of strings over 100 has been 6 so far. Longest streak of matches over 500 has been 2. And Caitlin, so far in the strike, will take 7 so far. Next ball concludes the fill for a potential 114 here. 111 so far. Zoltko will take 1 more down. That'll be an 8 for a 112, game 3 for Caitlin Zoltko. I think waiting for that to be confirmed down there. 144 is in for Paul Metivier. Or no, a 145. Looks like a 145 apparently. All right, I'll have to figure out what's going on with that score in just a moment. I'll try to work that out in the background to catch you up as soon as I can. Sai will drop a few. He'll drop 9, that is. Matt Goodale will take 7 on his fill. Sai will miss a spare. Oh, I see. Okay, I do have a score correction for Paul Metivier. It's going to be 144. 9 box for Sai Uliano, and an 8 box for Mr. Matt Goodale.
Oh, I missed entirely on that one.
My apologies. I think that might have been my bad. I think I noticed the issue I had there. Possibly. But again, it's the scoreboard down there has the final say. It is a 144 game for Paul Metivier, as none of the bowlers have corrected it. So there we go. Meanwhile, Sai Uliano will drop 6. At Goodale. Winds up the pitch. It's away. 1-3 pocket. Drops 8. Right on the nose with 4-7. It's the 1-2-6-10 for Sai. One, 2, 6, 10 for Sai. Oh, and he'll take the 1, the 2, and they'll jump over the 6 and the 10. Matt Goodale, oh, wow, he missed the wood. Went for the 7, probably not intentionally, but left the 4. Sai will take 9, 66 and 7. 10 for Mr. Goodale for 67 and 7. Those scores are confirmed and they're in. Mr. Uliano is an away record of 33-9, a home record of 10-4, season average 113.3, away average 113.4, home average 113.2, high single 133, high series 581. He'll drop 2. 7 drop for Matt Goodale. 10 strikes, 52 spares, 51-10 so far for the season for Cy. Uliano has 56.5 on the perfect box percentage statistic and 22.67 seasonal total pins. Currently first place in his division and first place in the wild card seed in Class B North and in Class B North Division 4, respectively. There is a mark on the board for Matt Goodale. 77 in a bonus. Caleri for Cy Uliano for the 10 box, and he'll take, a nice 10 box on the Caleri. Let's watch Matt Goodale's spare. Oops. Cue that up for you. It was the 1, the 7, and the 9. And look at that go, nice. And even the 9 pin even jumped before it got tripped by the wood. It thought it would get away, but it couldn't. Not this time. As it happens so often. Cy Uliano not on a mark, Matt Goodale on a mark. Cy Uliano on the pocket, he'll split 8. Matt Goodale, he's working on a spare, and he's going to take at least 8. He's going to take 9 on the nose. Good 19. He's at 86 and 9. 86 and 8, excuse me. And Cy will sail right into the center. Matt Goodale misses his mark as well. And Cy will take a 9, take a 10. 10 for Cy, 9 for Goodale. Here comes Cy Uliano on lane 6, on the pocket, drops 8. Matt Goodale just off to the right, drops 3. Coming into the closing box of game 3 of 5. Cy, he'll take a spare, a quick one. Nice dink and doink. Matt Goodale still working on it down there, 1-7-10-6. That'll be a 7 box for Mr. Goodale. 102 and 96 are your score updates, and we still have one more box for Cy Uliano. That's right, he's on a spare, excuse me. Score update and just another ball here. Here's Cy for the final ball on the fill, and he's on the head pin, and he'll take 7. That's a 103. And all of our scores are confirmed. Just double checking. 353, 3-game total for Caitlin Zoltko. 349, 3-game total for Cy Uliano. 364, 3-game total for Paul Metivier. And 331, 3-game total for Matt Goodale. All 4 bowlers bowling awesome. It's a difference of 4 in the total for Caitlin Zoltko and Cy Uliano. 4 points for Zoltko, 2 for Uliano. Caitlin Zoltko took this game by 3. Metivier up in the game by 42 and up in the total by 33. Just need one moment just to catch up on my scorekeeping duties. 1 second. Paul Metivier drops 7. Caitlin Zoltko splits 7 as well. Paul Metivier misses his spare. Caitlin Zoltko misses her spare. There's a clock in of a 10 box for Paul Metivier this game. Caitlin Zoltko will take a 9. Yes, presently Paul Metivier has 6 points. Caitlin Zoltko 6 as well. But we're not done yet. Paul Metivier missing the head pin there. taking 5 down. Kalen Zoltko splitting 7 again. Paul Metivier's got the 1, 3, 6, 10, 9. See if he can take down the cluster. He leaves the object pin. He missed the object pin. 7, 10, 4 for Caitlin. She'll fire on the object, but a little bit, the angle was a little off. She leaves the 7 and the 10. Paul takes 9, 19 after 2. Kalen Zoltko takes the 7-10 split for 19 after 2. I think. Scores are really messed up on the scoreboard down there. I think they're taking notice, possibly. Yes, Paul's is now 19. Caitlin's is about to be 19. Here's Paul. Off to the right, mixing down 5. Kalen Zoltko off to the right of the head pin will take out 4. Paul Metivier 1, 2, 5, 8, 9. He'll miss the object to the left. Kalen Zoltko trying to come in from the left side, and it was a valiant effort. The 10 pin jumped, the 7 pin was unaffected. Paul Metivier will take a 9 for 28 after 3. Kalen Zoltko on the 7-10. And she'll take 8 for 27 after 3. Hope you're enjoying this match, this fast-paced doubleheader action. Friday Night Pro League is all around us, off to your left. 5 drop for Metivier. Kalen Zoltko will drop 7. Paul, cluster of pins in a split formation, leaves the 3 and the 7 after the second ball, no mark. Kalen Zoltko's on the 2, the 4, and the 8. Oh, and the 8, maybe. Late falling spare for Kalen Zoltko. All right. Any way you can get him. 37 in a bonus after 4 for Caitlin. Paul Metivier will take 9. And you'll want to see this shot again because it took a little while to go. 2, 4, 8. It looked like a miss at first, but watch that wood. First one misses, second one comes over and has the momentum. Call that the Moncton spare. We had a lot of spares like that up in Canada at Worlds 2 weeks ago. A little bit of that here in the red room. Paul Metivier on the head pin, and he'll drop everything but the 6 and the 10. Kalen Zoltko's working on the spare. There's a strike, and she's happy about that one. I'll get you a replay on that in just a moment. Strike on spare for Kalen Zoltko. Paul Metivier, he's got a spare as well. And okay, we got a halftime score update here. We're going to give it to you. So it's 57 in a bonus after 5 for Kalen Zoltko with that strike on spare. Paul Metivier 47 in a bonus after 5. After taking a couple of boxes off, they're right back on it. And here we are, home bowlers once again from Academy Lanes is Matt Goodale on your right and Cy Uliano on your left. Cy will lead off. And he'll bundle down 6 at the inverse spread eagle. The T-bone, 2 drop for Matt Goodale, Cy Uliano, I mean. Excuse me, goes backwards. The T-bone for Matt Goodale, and he's got the T-bone for a spare. Cy Uliano 1 for 10. Cy Uliano no mark. He's got a 7-box guarantee, up to 10 box for this ball. Oh, and a nice 10 box there. That was a nice one. Here's Matt Goodale on the T-bone. There goes the T-bone spare. They were half price. Sorry, I know I told you I meant to show you Kalen Zoltko's strike, but then Paul Metivier had the gall to throw a mark immediately after, and I can't easily show a replay that isn't the latest one, and I want to make sure I can save all the replays later for highlight reels, so my apologies on that. Just too many button presses. There's a 4 fill for Matt Goodale. Uliano way off to the left. That's a 2 drop. Matt Goodale on the nose. So he almost makes it 2 in a row, but he leaves 1 to stand up and fight. Sai is off to the right. He'll take out a few more, and he's got 5 on the deck. Here's Matt Goodale for a 10 box, and he'll make it a 9. That's 23 after 2. Uliano off into the void for a 5 box. That'll be 15 after 2 for Sai. Matt Goodale, 23 after 2. Here's Matt Goodale. He missed the head pin and mixes down 5. And Uliano, he'll nearly take them all. He'll touch all 10. They were all hit in some way, but it's going to be a 9 drop. Matt Goodale, oh, he just misses the object off the outside of the head pin by just millimeters. And there's a nice single pin putt of a spare for Sai. And Matt Goodale will take a 10. Watch the shot again. Oops, nope, I'm sorry, I did not get it. My apologies. It was a single pin spare on the cap of the wood for Sai. 33 after 3 for Goodale, 25 in a bonus, I think. Yes, 25 in a bonus after 3 for Silvio Uliano. Sai for short. Talked to him before the match. It was actually my first time meeting him, and I said, which do you prefer, Sai or Silvio? And he said really either one. Sai if you want to be quicker on the syllables. That's a 6, 4 drop for Matt Goodale so far. 7 drop for Sai. 4-10-2 for Sai. It's the 1-3-7-8-9-10 for Matt Goodale. Goodale fires. A little off the object, leaves the 1 and the 8. Sai plays the wood. A little oddly angled. That ball, that ball is spinning. Matt Goodale's going to fire all the while. Ball won't do anything. Matt Goodale will take a 9. This should be 42 after 4 for Matt Goodale. That is confirmed. Sai is looking for a 7 box or greater to conclude the 4th frame of game 4 here. And he'll take a 7. 39 after 4. Hope you'll be able to tune into a 3-ball spare tomorrow morning. I'll be bowling and streaming the Pro Series singles elimination event, at least part of it. I will be bowling in the 9:30 shift, so I will bring the iPad along and set it up. Nothing too fancy in terms of the graphics. It'll just be a camera following me around for that shift. And maybe we'll do some extra streaming if I bowl well enough, I guess. I guess we'll call it that. No mark for either bowler here. They both leave 1 pin on the decks. Matt Goodale will take a 10. That's 52 after 5. Well, it's currently a 9 up there, but we'll see. That's a 10 box for Uliano for 49 after 5. Gonna have to issue a sad score correction if they do not correct that, but we'll find out. That's 52 after 5 confirmed for Matt Goodale. 40, no. Uliano is at 52. What happened there? Okay, I'll have to do some housekeeping on that in the background. We'll switch over back to Caitlin Zoltko and Paul Metivier in the meanwhile. Okay, it looks like he had his 4th box in as a 10. And Matt Goodale, they didn't correct his 10 block. They didn't correct his 9 to a 10. His in is a 9. So again, following the boulders. 6 drop and a split for Caitlin Zoltko. And it will be a 6 fill on the strike. Paul Metivier, he took 6 down and split 6 and filled 6. No mark. Caitlin Zoltko will take a 7. Paul Metivier will take a 10. And I think I'm caught up on scores. Emphasis on think. Yes, we are. Okay, now we are caught up. All right. The Red Ribbon Academy, you got to be you got to keep a close eye on the Cubic AMF automatic scoring system in here. I have been noticing a lot of errors on the score system. Some have been caught, some have been not. So, but again, it's the bowler's responsibility to take up that mantle. So if you see something that was correct on the on-stream scoreboard that ends up being corrected to something not correct, it's because I'm following the bowlers down there, just to keep things all hunky-dory. Caitlin Zoltko misses her spare shot. She leaves the 1, the 2, and the 3. It's the 3, 5, 6, 7 for Paul Metivier all the while. And he'll punch. No mark. Here's Caitlin. She'll take a 7. 77 in 7 for Caitlin Zoltko. And an 8 box for Paul Metivier should put him at 71 after 7. And those are confirmed. And Caitlin, her ball's away. So it's a 3 drop. Paul Metivier, ooh, he'll punch 2 on the left. That's a left side half Worcester. Caitlin Zoltko also has a left side half Worcester just with the 5 pin down along with it. Caitlin to the right, off to the right, leaves 4 on the deck. 6 down, 4 up. Metivier, a little bit off to the right of the head pin. 1, 3, 5, 4, 7. Caitlin will take a 7. Her third 7 box in a row for 84 and 8. Paul Metivier will take a 5, and that will put him at 76 and 8. Caitlin on the head pin there, found it there. She drops 5. Paul Metivier on the head pin, and he'll drop 7, leaving this triangle in the back left corner. It's the bale of hay on the right side for Caitlin Zoltko, the bucket of 5, as Paul Grant calls it. And she picks up the first down for the spare. Scoring drive for Caitlin Zoltko. 94 and a bonus and 9. Paul Metivier on the 4 triangle. Oh, and just a little bit off the object, leaves the object pin. And Metivier will take a 10 for 86 and 9. Here's Caitlin Zoltko's spare while we're waiting on the pin setter. Look at this. Great execution. That sleeper pin is the hard one to take on the check mark. A check mark plus a sleeper is it's not as easy as it looks on TV, I'll tell you that. Caitlin filling a spare. Head pin, oh, it looks good, and that'll be at least 9. It will be 9. And Metivier, he missed the head pin, but he'll take a strike. Back door. It's another strike that wasn't courtesy of the head pin. Caitlin Zoltko on a single. Oh, and she'll miss the single. On the retry, she'll take it there for a 10 box for 113. Yeah, let's watch this again because I don't think I quite saw. Yeah, he was way off to the left of the head pin. Got a piece of wood to come forward and take the 1 and the 3. Paul Metivier's strike wasn't even anywhere in the stratosphere of the head pin. This is his fill on the strike. That's on the head pin. He fared worse for it. He dropped 7. That's a 2-4-5. at least 7, and he'll fill with 7. That's a 103 for Paul Metivier, I believe. 113 for Caitlin Zoltko is confirmed. 103 for Paul Metivier is confirmed as well. It's a 4-game total of 466 for Caitlin Zoltko and a 4-game total of 467 for Paul Metivier. It's a difference of 1 between our away bowlers. They're almost hot spares for one another. Now back to our home bowlers. Matt Goodale on your right, Matt Goodale on your left, and Silvio Uliano on your right. Silvio will fire first, and he'll take 3 off. Matt Goodale next. 1-3 pocket, a little full, drops 5, splits 5. Here's Cy. Full on the head pin, leaves the 2-3-4-7. Goodale pokes the 7, leaves the 4-6-2-10. No wood for either leave. This will be just a battle for something close to a 10 box. Cy will take a 9, Goodale will take 8. $61 after 6 for Cy, 59 after 6 for Matt Goodale, I think. They're doing the score correction down there. We'll figure it out in a second. 59. Did I say 56? I meant to say 59. 59 after 6 for Matt Goodale. 61 after 6 for Cy. Uliano. Cy will take 4 off the right side. It's a 6-pack left.
Just kind of the way she
Matt Goodale
where she was like, I'm not bowling well, leave me out.
will take 6 down.
So you'll start. I can't bowl first. I'm horrible.
1-7-10-9 for Cy. For Matt Goodale, it is. Silvio Uliano will leave the 1 and the 5 on the spare shot. Matt Goodale on the head pin, a little bit too angled on the head pin. Takes the center 2 and leaves the 7 and the 10. 1 and the 5 for Silvio. Will take a 9. Matt Goodale will also take a 9. It's supposed to be 68 after 7 for Matt Goodale. Yes, it is now. And 70 after 7 is confirmed for Silvio Uliano. Cy will hit the head pin and take 8 down. 2 and the 4. Matt Goodale left of the head pin, getting some backdoor action, will drop 8. Uliano, just off the object, takes the 4, leaves the 2. Matt Goodale on the 1 and the 3. He'll do the same thing, leaving the object. Cy will take a 9. Goodale will take a 10. $78 and 8 for Matt Goodale. 79 and 8 for Silvio Uliano. All confirmed the whole way down. Silvio, 1-3 pocket, 4-6-2-7. It's a split, 6 drop. Matt Goodale on lane 5. Off to the right of the head pin. It's a 3 drop. Oh, and Mr. Uliano will sail into the void, and the void stares back. Matt Goodale will punch the head pin and only the head pin. So fight for a 10 box. I will take 7 for 86 and 9. Goodale will take 7 for 85 and 9. I think. Score correction pending. Paul Metivier sees it. He's working on it. Still working on it. He's trying to find the button. I know what he's doing. I would help him, but I just can't reach. Oh, and a 1 drop for Cy. Matt Goodale will drop 6 and split 6. Both these bowlers struggling mightily here in the 4th. It looks like Caitlin Zoltko and Paul Metivier are about to take points. Oh, but Sai will make it his best effort to leave the 5. Matt Goodale, oh, he'll take the right half and leave the 7. Uliano versus the 5 pin. They take a 10 box for a 96 game. Matt Goodale with a 10 box for a 95 game. Score update 113. Caitlin Zoltko will take game 4 over Sai Uliano. 466 4 game total for Caitlin Zoltko. 445 4 game total for Sai Uliano. Caitlin Zoltko takes the 4th game by 21, or takes the 4th game by 17, has the match by 21. Paul Metivier has the match currently by 41 and takes the 4th game by 8 with a 103 467 4 game total. Matt Goodale's 426 4 game total, and Matt Goodale's 95. Getting ready for game 4. Away bowlers back on the approaches down there at Academy Lanes in Haverhill, Massachusetts for the 5th and final game. Steve Kelly in the call. Great to have you along. Hope you're enjoying this match so far. Let's go to game 5, shall we? Paul Metivier will take a few off the right side. And so will Caitlin Zoltko, actually, on the opposite end. Paul Metivier, ooh, he'll leave the 7 on the mark attempt. Caitlin Zoltko misses the object pin and shaves a few more off. What's that? 426.
Do you have a 95 deck here?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Someone just texted me and said, why do you have a 9? Why do you get a 9 instead of a 10?
There's been a couple of boxes you guys haven't been catching on the errors up there, so I corrected to you guys. But yeah, the automatic score system is pretty messed up. So just keep an eye on it. I was just talking with Matt Goodale because he was talking about, he said, what do you have on the scores versus what we have, because he was getting text messages, and I was just I just nudged him. I said I just reminded him. I said following you guys, but I'm just saying the automatic score system, I am seeing errors down there. So just a little reminder. Said past is past, but we'll just again, the streamer has no say in it. I'm just going to follow what's up there. Anyways, where are we? So we have Paul Metivier shooting at the 2-3-7. Caitlin Zoltko shooting at the 10. That's a 9 for Paul and a 9 for Caitlin. Yes, remember the official rules of the ACST, it's always the bowlers who have to keep track of their own scores and make sure they are correct. As the streamer, I'm just simply following as a spectator, scoring separately, and then if I'm out of sync, I score correct to them. That's how it works. Simple as that. Paul Metivier drops 8. Caitlin Zoltko will drop 9 on the head pin. Both bowlers on the head pin. Paul Metivier will take a spare. 28 in the bonus after 3. Caitlin Zoltko will just miss it off to the left. And that's a 10 for Caitlin. That's 28 after 3. Hope you're enjoying this match. I'm seeing cameras on the 2 teams for the Friday Night Pro League to the left of me. I don't think they're streaming on Candlepin Bowling Network or anywhere per se. They might just be streaming on their own personal pages and streaming to Candlepin Chat on Facebook. So if you want to catch their action, go check them out. But look at that strike. That strike by Caitlin Zoltko. I think I'll grab a replay of that in just a second. That's a split and a 3 fill for Paul Metivier all the while. He'll take a few more off. Paul Metivier's got a working box. I'll show you Caitlin Zoltko's replay in just a moment. That'll be an 8 for Paul. 39 after 4. All right, here's Caitlin Zoltko on that strike on the 1-2 pocket. Look at that. The 5 falls into the 9. Wonderful. All right, Paul Metivier, 5th box, first ball. Here he goes. Off to the right. He'll drop 5. Caitlin Zoltko working on a strike. Off to the left, drop 6. So far, one more ball to complete the fill. Paul Metivier T-boning plus the 7. He's way off the object to the right. 1-3-6-8 for Caitlin Zoltko, and she'll take everything but the head pin. That's a 9 fill. And Paul Metivier will take an 8 for a 47.5. Caitlin Zoltko's at 47 after 4. And she's going to fire and take a 9 for 56 after 5. And those scores are indeed confirmed. 56 after 5 for Caitlin Zoltko and 47 after 5 for Paul Metivier. Their final first half of this match so far. 5:22 for Caitlin Zoltko, 5:14 for Paul Metivier with 5 boxes to go. It's now time for Silvio Uliano and Matt Goodale to continue the defense, the home teams. There's Matt Goodale so far with a 7 drop. Silvio Uliano off to the right. He'll take 4 down. 6 up, 4 down. 7 down, 3 up for Matt Goodale. He'll take 2 and leave 1. No mark for Matt Goodale. Cy will take all but the 10. And Matt Goodale will take a 10 bucks. 10 after 1. Cy is looking at a 10 box as well. And, oh, the 10 pin will be wiggled, but it will not fall. That's a 9 box for Cy. All right, so Goodale will put down 6. One 7-10-9 for Matt Goodale. Cy will just miss off to the left and take 6 down as the 4 horsemen right side. 1-3-6-10. Matt Goodale on the nose. Oh, it looks like a good ball. It looked like a good spare shot, but he leaves the 7. And Cy will take a spare. And there's a 10 box for Matt Goodale. Let's watch this shot for Silvio Uliano on the 1-3-6-10. Runs him down on the 4 horsemen on the outside of the head pin, I'll have you know. Here's Matt Goodale. On the head pin, we'll take 7 down. Split 7. And a 2 fill and a 2 drop for Cy. He'll take a half Worcester on the left side. 21 after 2 for Silvio Uliano. 20 after 2 for Matt Goodale. Matt Goodale looks at the 3-6-7 down there. Oh, and Matt will punch the 3 hard. Oh, and the second ball for Cy sails into the void. Matt Goodale will leave the 6 for 9 box for 29 after 3. And Cy, nice out. We'll take an 8. It's going to be 29 after 3 for Cy and 29 after 3 for Matt Goodale. Those scores are all confirmed the whole way down. There's Matt Goodale. He'll punch and he'll take a 6. He'll take a 6 split. 4-6-2-7. Cy off the right side will get a piece of wood to kick forward to take 6 down. Matt Goodale will take the object pin for a ride. It'll connect around the sidewall and take out 2 other pins by proxy and leave the 6 pin is the 1-3-4-7 for Cy Uliano. Uliano, excuse me. And he'll sail into the hole. Matt Goodale, he'll miss the object and get deflected off a piece of wood for a 9-box. Zai. Ooh. He'll take a 7. Hope you're enjoying this match at home or whenever, however, why ever you're watching. This match will be available on YouTube on 3 Ball Spare after it's live streamed to Facebook after I find some time to upload it. But it's on Facebook first. Matt Goodale will punch a few down, not on the head pin, take 6 down. Silvio Uliano will miss off to the left and take a 6-pack right with a 4 drop. 1, 6, 8, 10 for Matt Goodale. Queuing up a spare, and he sails into the void. Into the ocean, as they say. Sai on the 6-pack, takes 3 of 6, drinks responsibly. Matt Goodale will take a 7. That's 45 after 5. Compare that to Paul Metivier's 47 after 5, a difference of 2 in Paul Metivier's favor, and Silvio will take an 8 for 44 after 5. At least by my count. Caitlin Zoltko's at 56 after 5. 44, 45, 56, 47. Yes, all these scores are confirmed. We're in sync with the score system down there. 5 boxes to go for all of our bowlers before we close out. Caitlin Zoltko leads in the total by 33. Paul Metivier leads in the total by 43. And Caitlin Zoltko leads in the game by 12, while Paul Metivier leads in the game by 12. That's your quick score update as we switch back to our home bowlers here. So total, the gap is widening a little bit, but the game is the game for 2 points is still within reach for pretty much any bowler here, at least by my math. At most, it's just a mark and a 2 fill. And Paul Metivier will take 8 down. It actually will be a split, even though I don't think I saw him hit the head pin. Caitlin Zoltko did hit the head pin. Caitlin Zoltko will spare that up. 5, 6, 10 leave is not as easy as it looks, but Caitlin Zoltko makes it look real easy, especially with wood. And Paul Metivier, oh, and the wood does not help him there. See, that's the difference. Sometimes the wood can help you, and sometimes it can absolutely hurt you. Textbook examples right there. Don't take that, never take that wood for granted. That's a 9 for Paul Metivier for 56 after 6. Caitlin Zoltko's at 66 in a bonus after 6. I think if I have a quick moment, I can show you that spare. Look at that, the way she split the 5 and 6 to distribute the impact. That was how Caitlin Zoltko did it. Caitlin Zoltko's on the nose, on the head pin. It's going to be at least an 8 fill. It will be an 8 fill. Leaving the 2 and the 4. Paul Metivier will split 6, an awkward 6. That's the 4, 5, 6, 7. Wow, you don't see that often. Caitlin Zoltko for the double spare, misses the object, leaves the object. 4 goes, 2 does not. Metivier. Oh, a nice cut shot. That was a really difficult idea, but it was the right idea. He took 2 and left 2, though. Caitlin Zoltko will take a 10. 84 and 7. Paul Metivier's got the 5 and the 6 he's shooting at now. And he'll make it a 9 box. A hard-fought 9 for 65 and 7. Caitlin Zoltko on the nose, and there's a strike by Caitlin Zoltko. She's dialed it in. That's her second strike of this game. Paul Metivier trying to answer. Oh, and he does answer. Look at that. Dueling stereo strikes, and the box is already over. That's 94 and 8 for Caitlin Zoltko, 75 and 8 for Paul Metivier, and both of those numbers are on marks. It's like each away and home bowler pairing, they're doing very similar things right now. It's very interesting to watch. That's a 6 drop in the split for Caitlin Zoltko. Paul Metivier wasn't on the head pin, but he's going to mix down at least 8. Great start in the strike fill. Same for Caitlin Zoltko, for that matter. Oh, and will she spare it? Oh, she won't quite do it. Paul Metivier will take an 8. So Caitlin Zoltko 9 on the fill and Paul Metivier 8 on the fill. Caitlin Zoltko will take a 10. Nice way to clean that up. It was a valiant effort on the spare shot. Paul Metivier will take a 9. That's 113 and 9 for Caitlin Zoltko and 92 and 9 for Paul Metivier, I believe. Caitlin Zoltko's is right. Paul Metivier's does not appear to be. It gave him a 10 in the 9th. I don't see any bowler correcting it. So one of those things, I'm telling you now, I'm just following them. Caitlin Zoltko will split 7. 5, 6, 10. Paul Metivier on the 1-2 pocket will split 8. Caitlin Zoltko on the 5, 6, 10 trying to get it again, but she can't quite do it. Paul Metivier's got the 3-10 queued up here. And yep, he's got it. Spare for Paul. Caitlin Zoltko will take a 7 box for a 120 game 5 and a 586 series. What a heck of a series by Caitlin Zoltko. 586. Paul Metivier will close this out for the away bowlers in just a moment. On a mark, he'll drop 6. That's a 109 game for Paul Metivier. 120 for Caitlin Zoltko. That's confirmed. 109 for Paul Metivier. That's confirmed. 576 for Paul Metivier and 586 for Caitlin Zoltko. Both bowlers within striking distance of 600s. Came very close. Not bad for Class B, definitely. That's almost similar to our Class A match on Wednesday night at Bowles Bowling Center, actually. Very similar numbers. Real good bowling there. All right, Silvio Uliano next. He'll take a strike. Not taking that lying down. Matt Goodale will drop 6. One, 2, 4, 7 for Goodale. Wants to punch the 4 horsemen, takes 2 of 4. Matt Goodale looking at an 8, 9, or 10 while that's going to be an 8 box for Goodale. While they're score correcting that, I'll show you the strike by Silvio Uliano. Watch this. That was a rack ripper and a fast one, I'll tell you that. 1-2 pocket on the outside, crossing over. Nice one. Here's Silvio Uliano on the double strike. Will he do it again? He'll get the 6-7. 8 drop and a split. Matt Goodale will drop 8 on the head pin. Silvio Uliano on the 6-7, and he'll take an 8, leaving the 6-7 up there. Matt Goodale on the 3-6. He'll take the 6, leave the 3. Missing the mark. Silvio Uliano will take a 9 for 71 and 7. Matt Goodale will take a 10 for 63 and 7. And those scores are confirmed. Hooray. So I hope you've enjoyed this match this evening. I'd like to thank a few folks before we sign off, including our ACST committee members, including our league commissioner, Danny Finn, our statistician, Micah Imperato, our Class B treasurer, Corey Alisi, who's actually here in the room right now, bowling in the Friday Night Pro League. The staff at Academy Lanes, the DeBurrow family, as always. Steve Abadili contributes some video content. Link to his stuff in the description. And as we continue down this box here, no bowler has thrown any marks. Silvio Uliano will take a 9. Matt Goodale will take an 8. '71 and 8 for Goodale. 80 and 8 for Silvio Uliano. Sai is mixing some down, and Goodale is mixing some down. 6 drop for Goodale, not in the head pin. And 6 drop for Sai, also not in the head pin. Missing the objects, Sai will leave the head pin. Goodale missing the head pin will leave the 1 on the 7. Trying to fix my camera a little bit here. Here we go. That'll be a 9 box for Cy. And Goodale will take a 9. 80 and 9 for Goodale, and 89 and 9 for Cy Uliano. Cy Uliano, he'll take a lemon drop on the 6-pin. Drop 1. Matt Goodale will drop 5. He'll take 5. You like jazz? You ever see B movie? It's Jerry Seinfeld. Look it up on YouTube. Oh my goodness, and Silvio will poke the 2 and only the 2. That's just heartbreaking. I just don't even understand. Not his fault, certainly. Goodale will miss his mark. He'll leave the 3 and the 6. Silvio will take a hard-fought 6 box, and that'll be an 8 for Matt Goodale. And that will be game. That's 95 and 88. Do I have 95 and 88? Yes, I do. Okay, so that is ball game. So Caitlin Zoltko will come out here with a 586. Silvio Uliano with a 95 in the 5th. We'll take a 545 game total. Paul Metivier 5 game total, 576 with a 93 in the 109 in the 5th. Matt Goodale with an 88 in the 5th for a 5 game total of 514. What does that mean for final stats? Let me tell you in a second. That means Caitlin Zoltko will come out of here with 12 points, one of her first victories of the season. Silvio Uliano will take 2 points. Paul Metivier will also come out of here with 12 points, a victory over Matt Goodale, who will take 2 points. So the away bowlers from Lakeside Lanes win the night this evening, for sure. In terms of some statistics here, perfect box percentage, Caitlin Zoltko and Paul Metivier were synced up at 54%. Cy was at 52, Matt Goodale was at 36, and then if we're talking about head pins, out of 50, we have Caitlin Zoltko 24 for 50, Silvio Uliano exactly 50%, 25 for 50, Paul Metivier 33 for 50, the best of the bunch, and then Matt Goodale 23 for 50. Averages, Caitlin Zoltko 117, Paul Metivier 115, Matt Goodale 103, Silvio Uliano 108. In terms of the boxes won, if this was a head-to-head match, Caitlin Zoltko would have eked it out by 22 to Silvio Uliano's 14, with all the others being ties. Paul Metivier would have won 25. Matt Goodale would have won 19. 4 strikes for everyone but Matt Goodale this evening. 12 spares for Caitlin Zoltko, 11 for Paul Metivier, 6 for Silvio Uliano, and 9 for Matt Goodale. And in terms of graphs, if you're a graphs person, check out some of these numbers. Total pinfall, we had a bit of a team up with the away bowlers and the home bowlers for the most part, with a couple of crisscrosses, particularly towards the end of the second game going into the third. Box winners, though, Paul Metivier was just the winner of most of the boxes throughout almost the entire match, with particularly Matt Goodale kind of weaving in and out, along with Caitlin Zoltko coming up towards the end. And the first ball average, this one is interesting. Paul Metivier had a slight over 6.0, then going up to as much as like 7.5, 7.6, and then dipping kind of down to earth back to around the 6 range. Everyone else kind of hanging out around 6, like high 5s, mid 6s-ish. And then Caitlin Zoltko really coming out towards the end with a 7.0 first ball average towards the end. That's just completely wild. And then if you want to talk about some of the first ball stats again, 7.3 for Paul Metivier, 6.1 for Matt Goodale, 6 for Silvio Uliano, and 6.5 for Caitlin Zoltko. Those are really high first ball averages for all 4 bowlers, so really congrats to everyone there. Anyway, so I think that should just about do it for us here at the Atlantic Candlepin Singles Tour. Hope you enjoyed this match. Check me out on 3 Ball Spare on YouTube and Twitch, Kick, Facebook, and Reddit, all over there. Also check out the Atlantic Candlepin Singles Tour page, of course, the Candlepin Chat Group on Facebook, Candlepin Bowling Network on YouTube, Facebook, and Instagram, Candlepin Corner on YouTube, at Candlepin Bowling on TikTok, Outrun the Bear on Facebook and Instagram, Alley Chat on YouTube, Bowling with the Gothiers on YouTube, Wolfman12395 on YouTube for classic Candlepin matches, the Candlepin Bowling Channel on YouTube, the Ripping the Rack podcast on YouTube and Facebook, the Approach podcast, Tony Levesque on YouTube, Charlie Collins on TikTok. If I missed anyone, please let me know. Anyways, I've been Steve Kelly and at Academy Lanes for Caitlin Zoltko, Silvio Uliano, Paul Metivier, and Matt Goodale. Have a great one, everybody. Good night.